Hello students, my name is Pinkal Thakkar and today we are going to study chapter number 6, the junk seller. First of all, who is a junk seller? A junk seller is a person who collects all the junk from our houses, especially during Diwali season when we remove all the extra things from our house. Let us start with the chapter. This chapter is a true story based on a girl whose name is Kiran. Let us start. Have you ever met a kabari wala? A woman who sells junk. This is a true story told by Kiran, who had a junk shop in Patna. I studied in a Hindi medium school in my village. My father wanted girls to study like boys. I loved Hindi and science, but I hated maths. Today, maths is the most useful for my work. I could never imagine this in school. What happened? There is a girl named Kiran who had a junk shop in Patna. Now, she got education in Hindi medium school. Why? Because her father was a good man. He wanted girls also to study the same as the boys. In her school, she liked Hindi and science, but her maths was not her favorite subject. But today, now when she is doing business, she came to understand that maths is very important. Next, what about you? Do you also find maths difficult? Yes, many students find maths difficult and many find it easy. What is the most difficult things in your maths book? In our maths book, the most difficult thing is each chapter is like a story. What do you think is the easiest lesson? According to me, the easiest lesson is chapter number 5. Now let us read further about Kiran's life. When I was young, my father died in an accident. So my mother worked as a servant in some houses. We had a difficult time. I had to leave school after class 8. I wanted to study more, but my mother got me married. What happened? Her father died, so there was nobody to earn. So her mother started earning by doing household works as a servant. So the time got difficult, so she had to leave her school. And she stopped her study and her mother got her married. My husband's family lived in a mud house. Now when she got married, her husband's house was a mud house. His 2 brothers and sisters did not go to school. His brothers and sister did not go to school and her husband had a tea stall. Now next page. Find out how much for a cup of a tea. Suppose I say that for a cup of a tea, ask people and find out the cost of cup of tea at a tea stall and a hotel. Now we all know that a price of cup of tea at different places is different. So this is an activity based question where you or my answer can be different. First of all, at a tea stall, suppose it is rupees 15 and at a hotel, suppose it is rupees 50. So see, there is a vast difference between the both. Yes, there is a vast difference between the both. If a person who runs a tea stalls earn rupees 30 in a day, how much will he earn in 10 days? See students, over here the price of 1 is given. So 1 day, that is equals to rupees 30. So for how many days we are supposed to be finding out? For 10 days. So for 10 days we are going to multiply it by 10. So our answer will be rupees 300. It will be our answer rupees 300. In the same way, look at the next question. What will be for 1 month? It is given that what it will be for a month. Next question is in a month. So if again 1 day it takes rupees 30. Now we know, we have studied in previous chapters that we have to consider 1 month having only 30 days. So here 30 multiplied by 30, that will be how much? Rupees 900. How did you get the answer? Discuss. We got the answer by multiplication. Okay. Now, next question. I thought of starting my own business. I thought I should open a bangle box or a tailor shop, but my uncle said that we could earn a lot by opening a junk shop. What was happening? Kiran wanted to start her own business. So she thought of two options, bangle shop or a tailor shop. But her uncle said, open a junk shop. There is a lot of profit in it. So in 2001, my mother-in-law and I opened a junk shop. We took a loan of rupees 8,000 for the shop. Now first of all, students, do you know what is a loan? A loan means to borrow money from a person or a bank for some amount of time. For example, see, one sum is given over here. Let us solve so you get an idea. Find out what is a loan. Have you ever heard of someone taking a loan? Suppose yes. For what? Suppose I am taking a loan for buying a car. How much loan was taken? Suppose I take a loan from bank. That means I borrow some money from bank because I don't have much amount to buy a car. Suppose I borrow rupees 30,000 from the bank. So this is the amount which I have to give back to the bank. This is called loan. Loan means to take money from someone for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. That is up to us. How much did I pay back? If I take a loan, then I have to give them back the money also. So when I gave them back the money, I gave them back rupees 30,300. That is, I gave them 300 rupees more. Next question. I have taken a loan of rupees 3,300 from a bank for 6 months. Over here, I will pay rupees 51 each month to the bank. Now see, students, over here they are telling that there is a boy named Harya, a man who had taken a loan of rupees 300 for how many months? 6 months. Now he made a deal with the bank that every month he will pay how much? He will pay rupees 51 to the bank. That is rupees 51 every month to the bank. Now if he pays 6 months like this, how much money he will pay? So see, students, if for 1 month he is paying 51 rupees, then for 6 months he will pay 6 into 51 rupees. That will be rupees 306. Okay. Similarly, for a man named Babu. But I have taken a loan of rupees 300 from a man named Chuninal. See, what is the difference between Harya and Babu? Harya took a loan from bank. I told we can take a loan either from a person or a bank. So here Babu is taking a loan from a man. After 6 months, I will pay back rupees 360. Now here directly it is given that he is going to pay back after 6 months rupees 360. So how much he is paying more? So we directly have to subtract 360 minus 300, that is rupees 60. Now see, we have find out two different answers. For the first one, we got rupees 6 he had paid extra. For the second one, rupees 60 he had paid extra. So our last question is, who paid back more? The answer will be Babu paid back more. Next, people laugh and tease us about our work. They call it ganda kaam or dirty business. But I did not think so. I knew this idea would work. Now we have a pakka house with electricity. We have a fridge, a TV and a gas stove. My husband's brother, sister and also my daughter go to school. What happened? People used to laugh at Kiran and about her work. They used to say that you are doing not a very good job, you are doing dirty work. But she thought that she is doing a good work because this idea let her earn many things. Now she had a pakka house. See, before what she had a mud house. Now she had a pakka house. She had electricity in her house, fridge, TV, gas stove, and her husband's brother, sister and her own daughter. All of them went to school because of her this business. I have a rickshaw of my own. I give the rickshaw on rent, each for rupees 20 a day. On Sundays, I do not take any money for them. See, now from this rickshaws of this kabadiwala business, he had 9 rickshaws. Now, she rented the rickshaw to other persons. Now, for one rickshaw, she rented rupees 20. But on Sunday, she did not charge them. She gave the rickshaws for free. How much does Kiran earn from 9 rickshaws in a day? For one rickshaw, Kiran gets rupees 20. Yes, we have learned. So for 9 rickshaw, it will be how much? Again, students, price of one is given. You have to find the price of many. So you are going to multiply. So 9 into 20, that is equals to rupees 180. How did you get it? We got it by multiplying. Multiplication. In a week, how much does Kiran earn for one rickshaw? Now see, very beautiful question here it is asked. Now she had total 9 rickshaw. Now 1 week has 7 days. But on Sunday she did not charge. So we are going to calculate only 6 days. So 1 week, 6 days. For 1 day she was charging 20 rupees. Now total how many rickshaws she had? 9 rickshaws. If she is charging 20 rupees for one rickshaw, so for 6 days it will be 20 into 6, that will be rupees 120. So answer is 120 rupees. Now students, mental maths, do it mentally and write the answer. 6 2s are 12. 20 into 6, 120. 2 into 60, 120. 42 into 3. If you want to calculate, I can help you. 42 into 3. 3 2s are 6 and 4 3s are 12. That is 126. Then next one, 4 into 80. You can calculate mentally. 8 4s are 32. 320. Again, this is 324. Why? 81 into 4. 4 1s are 4. 8 4s are 32. 324. Next, 9 into 25. 9 25 into 9. 9 5s are 45. Carry over 4. 9 2s are 18. 19 20 21 22. that is 225. Last but not the least, 31 into 9, that is 9 to 79. These are the simple multiplications that we have already learned in our previous classes. Next, I have my own small junk shop. I buy junk from junk collectors. They go from house to house and bring junk on handcarts. I then sell it at a big shop. We all know that there are junk collectors that comes to our house with a weight scale. They go to house and they collect all the junk. Then they sell it to a one small junk shop, and that person sells it to a bigger shop. How much to pay for this junk? Now see the next question. Kiran had bought some junk from junk collector. Look up the rate list to see the rates. Helped Kiran to find out the cost of junk. How much will Kiran pay for 31 kg newspaper? Now see over here. 1 kg newspaper costs rupees 5. Price of 1 is given, that is rupees 5. So cost of 30 kg newspaper means you have to multiply 30 into 5, that is 150. Now for 31 kg we are going to do the same thing. So 31 into 5, that will be 155 rupees. This will be our answer. This was part 1. Thank you. We will continue in part 2.